ప్రెగ్నెంట్ ఆమె 5 వారాలు అవుతుంది కానీ ఇంకా డాక్టర్ కన్ఫర్మ్ చేస్తే ఇంకా 100% ఇది ఉంటుంది కదా అట్లా అంతే మామూలుగా ఇంట్లో టెస్ట్ చేసుకుందామే ఇదేం చెప్పాలి ఏమైనా రంజిత్ అయిపోయిందామా నాన్ వెజ్ ఫోన్ చేయాలని మరి అబద్ధం కాదు ఏంటి మరి అనుకుంటున్నారు Yeah.
Hello and welcome back to the fourth match of the Iberia Cup, the second match today. It's the rematch from yesterday between Spain and Portugal. Spain this time winning the toss, deciding to bat. They'll be opening with Jonty.
So that'll be Paul Hennessy and Farhan Afzal to open the batting again for the Spanish. And we'll have Nakwi, the opening bowler from Portugal. So the last match of the day here. Still some beautiful weather here in Manga. Nice 23 degrees as the sun slowly starts to get lower in the sky.
Yeah, it is.
Enough light to get through the day.
It is quite late, so hopefully we don't run out of light by 15 minutes. That'd be a tragedy.
Oh, it does look like they're changing bowler. Nakwi had taken off his hat, but they will be going with Shazad. So it'll be Shazad opening up from the Los Lomas end. We'll see if Portugal can improve on their efforts from yesterday. Beaten quite comprehensively in the end. I think Spain would have chosen to bowl first if they had won the toss, but it was Portugal who won the toss and sent them in. So Afzal will be continuing, hopefully, from where he left off in the previous match.
Yeah, he was in really good form, brought up his 50, a few big blows and some well-guided fours.
Finishing on 56, I think it was in the end. An unbeaten knock, batting through the innings and guiding Spain home to victory. They're just about to get underway now.
They won quite comprehensively in that first match yesterday. As we see, the first ball bowled in, quite wide. It's being signalled a wide, and it should get one more run from there. 2 wides from the very first ball. Not the start you want with the ball.
And it'll start indeed. Maybe a bit sore and tired after playing the game this morning.
It was a good win for Portugal this morning, though, against Gibraltar. Looked like they were in a bit of trouble early on, but a few good overs helped them get over the line with 1.5 overs to spare. This one signal wide again.
So 3 wides to start the innings. Not a great start from Cesar. He did bowl his 4 overs earlier in the day. So just needing to loosen up here. Start getting into his rhythm again. Bowled quite well this morning. 4 overs, 18 runs and 1 wicket.
He's getting it through with decent pace, just needs to find his line. Yeah, this one makes the batsman play a shot. Sat through the covers, but well fielded there by the captain.
Mookie Muzza there, patrolling in the covers. It was hit cleanly. As the batsman Paul Hennessy just asking the umpire to remove.
I think it's his counters, his ball counters reflecting in the sun that's hanging around his neck, putting off the batsman.
It's causing a few difficulties. Shazad asking for maybe a bit of a change of field as he brings in the the fine leg and is pushing out the square leg. So ready to go again.
Hennessy just drops this one on the wicket, tried to turn it square, didn't really get around to it.
Hennessy got a few runs in the first match yesterday, but didn't really go on do much in the second game today.
He's played out to the man at mid-wicket, had a shot. I think he would have been well on his ground anyway.
Gets off the mark with a bit of a risky single. Finished with 38 yesterday off just 30 balls. Did Hennessy with 3 4s and 2 6s.
Yes, it was a good innings to help steer his team home. The outfield will be nice and dry now, so it should be travelling a bit faster than it was this morning. As here's his 3rd wide of the over. Long first up over.
Just struggling to find his rhythm at the moment. Shazad doesn't quite have the radar switched on yet.
Maybe had a bit too much at lunch. That one's fuller and called wide again. The 4th wide of this over. That's 5 total extras from this over already. We're only into the second ball yet.
So we've bowled 2 legitimate balls. Still waiting on the 3rd. I have a feeling that this innings might drag out a little bit, James.
Reminds me of that Ashikola Saeed over in the ECL. He was bowling a lot of no balls and wides. That one's a bit better there. Batsman gets onto his back foot to defend that one back to the bowler.
Sunset this evening is about 7:15. So we've got about 3.5 hours to get through this match. So we should be right, hopefully. As long as the bowlers can keep it on the pitch. directed at the stumps.
Yeah, at this rate we won't make it there. We'll only be in the second over. Call for an appeal. I think he's hit the ground though. You can see a puff of dust come up off the pitch when he went to swing that one. But a much better delivery there from the bowler.
Yeah, getting that one closer to the off stump. Tempting Asphalt into the drive. Just missing the outside edge as a big puff of dust comes up from the pitch. It's getting very dry out there. It's definitely assisting the spinners from what we've seen in the previous games today.
Yeah, just managing to get it to grip and turn quite a bit. Little bat on this one. Out to mid-wicket, there's a field chasing after it. They'll come back for two. Some good running there.
Well placed that one from Asphalt. Just hitting it into the gap.
And the first over finally comes to an end. So 8 runs coming from it. I think 5 of those were extras.
Yep. Not the ideal start for the Portuguese. I think it's Mohan. Whoop. Copy. So it is Mohan. He'll be coming in from the Los Balones end. Did bowl a bit as well this morning. As we just retrieve those stats for you. So hopefully he's had plenty of time to loosen up.
Yes, he just hits that one out to point. Good attacking work from the fielder out there to prevent a single.
And a top ball to start. They bowled 3 overs for 25 runs, so a little bit expensive, but he did get the 1 wicket against Gibraltar in the earlier match of today. So Hennessy playing with some good intent early.
This one's high up in the air. There's a man getting underneath it. He's not quite stable though, and he drops it. Their fielding has been nothing short of poor. A lot of balls going down. It's been costing them a lot. Same happened against Spain yesterday. They were just dropping them.
Yeah, he went with the alligator grip to try and catch that one. And it just went straight through the mouth, down onto the ground. I don't even know if he got a finger on it. The chance goes begging early. No, the bowler wouldn't be happy with that one.
Fortunately, his manicure wasn't ruined though. And that one hits him on the pad as he looked to swing that one hard to the leg side.
Seemed to just keep it a little bit low as it skidded through. And hit him on the upper thigh. I think he was expecting it more around the waist region. It looks down at the pitch.
So drives that one down the ground. Long on's chasing after. He should get there before the rope. Stops it in time. And they pick up a couple.
Yeah, good start here from Afsal again. 4 from 6 so far. Just working back into his innings. After finishing 59 he did in the match previous to this against Gibraltar.
love their accent.
One of us has a good accent anyway.
Yeah, it's not the New Zealander.
It's definitely not the Australian.
Oh, again, just doesn't quite get up.
It's a tricky pitch, isn't it? A lot of balls just sticking to it and deceiving the batsman with its height.
It just seems to be, yeah, sticking in the pitch a bit. Not really getting up, coming on a bit slower, I think, than what he expected there. He probably sees that as another chance gone begging. It was a bit short. He hits that one hard.
But straight to the fielder, so no run.
That's the end of the over. So the score now 11 after the first two without the loss of a wicket. I wonder if the captain will stick with Shazad after he was a bit expensive with all those extras in the first over.
Yeah, 5 wides. Ooh.
And he is going to stick with him though. So he's got faith in him. He's probably a bit looser than what he was after that first over now. He's got that one out the way. He's got all the looseners out the way, hopefully.
Yeah. See how he goes. If he keeps bowling wides, maybe changes ends. Bowling into the breeze here. Gentle breeze that's been persistent most of the day. It's not too bad though.
Yeah, nice pleasant sea breeze here. Bowler running into that one. That's probably why he's so tired after the first match. It's well played from Hennessy, just guides that one down to third man. They'll get 1 run.
Is it a sea breeze? Where's the sea?
It's there, isn't
Yeah?
it? Yeah.
Afternoon sea breeze blowing in.
Well, it's been coming from the sea all day, really. Been pretty consistent today. Nothing like the wind we experienced during the European Cricket League. It was held here in July.
Plays that one along the ground. The man from mid-off runs around to pick it up. Just another single there for Afzal.
Yep, Afzal ticking along nicely. These two not taking any risks at this stage. They've been chasing in both of their matches so far of Spain, so it'll be interesting to see what sort of total they put on for the first innings. I think if they'd be wanting somewhere around the probably 130, 140.
Short one there, short and wide though. Signal wide by the umpire and they get an extra there. 2 more for the wide column.
Yes, it's not looking good at the moment. For Shazad in the wide column.
Yeah. I think this is 5th wide already.
Plus the extra ones that they're running, because they are quite wide wides. So it's making it very, very tough for the keeper. So he did well to basically stop a boundary there, but just by sticking out on hand as best he could.
What do we... Here we go. One's a bit fuller. Much better ball, that one there. And Afzal just pushes it back to the man and covers.
So a bit of a slower start this time from Afzal. I suppose there's no reason to take any risks with all the wides that have been bowled. He can just take his time, get a feel for the pitch again. Would have baked a little bit more in the break between the matches. So it'll be a bit drier and dustier again than what it was before.
Took a little bit of pace off that one. Deceived the batsman.
Must have just flicked a bootlace or something, because it wasn't called a wide.
The umpire's also aware it's going to be dark soon.
He was concerned about the darkness a bit earlier. Stuck with the original match time.
The darkness.
Darkness.
The darkness is coming.
Yeah. Well, hopefully not. It's nice and sunny here at the moment. We have been told that the sun goes down very, very quickly.
This one, just past the man diving in third slip there. No, get a single. Yeah, there's a few mountains around the ground here, so once the sun gets behind them, that's game over.
Yeah, pretty much. So, we've got till 7:15 before the sun officially goes down. But it will probably be getting quite dark before that, so we're wanting to be finished by around 7 o'clock-ish. So not too many more extras, we hope, and just make sure that Portugal will get through the overs quickly.
We're going to have to pack up in the dark, I just realised. As he comes into Hennessy. Hennessy defends that one back to the bowler.
Cheers.
So over comes to an end. And there was 5 off that one. With 2 wides in amongst that. I think the captain's just having a quick chat with him to see whether he goes around again for the next over. But he's been taken out of the fine leg position, so it looks like his spell is done for now. So it will be Mohan to continue the Los Palomas end. We'll have Asfal striking. He's on 6 or so far from his 12 deliveries faced. And Hennessy down to non-strikers and 3 off 6. So just taking it nice and easy at the moment, are the Spaniards. Haven't been any risky shots really in the power play. As we get a quick delay as Shazad comes and tells Mohan, just don't bowl wides, mate. We'll get through this.
Good strategy. Don't bowl wides, hit the stumps.
Yeah. Somewhere in that hittable region is where you want to bowl it. That one's short. It doesn't really get through to the keeper. It bounces just in front of him.
Yeah, I was looking at that. I was like, huh.
It does seem to just be holding up in the pitch a bit. So I'm not tempted at all to go after that one.
It's in the sun.
It's a full one this time, Mohan. Enough so just pushes that one down to the man fielding at mid-on. Comes around and collects that easily. One more run added.
Just the usual cautious start to the innings from Spain. They've sort of started the last 2 matches this way as well. Just happy to take the 1s and 2s. Give yourself a platform to build on, obviously. Plays that one into the gullies.
Yeah, smart batting from Hennessy there. Just rotating the strike. Seems to time the ball quite well, does Hennessy, as he gets going in his innings. So we'll be looking for some fireworks later on as we get into this innings.
It was Zafzal who produced those in the last match. So he picked up the top score. Was it the top score of a tournament actually?
59, yeah, I believe it is. I don't think anyone got more than that. I think Pi earlier today wasn't quite around that mark. So that one is stopped by the fielder in the covers.
A little bit of a fumble. Allows him to get through for a comfortable single.
I reckon they just had a quick chat in the middle, the 2 batsmen here. And I reckon that'll be Hennessy just saying, I'm going to drop and run again. That's what I like to do. No,
Nope, he
got a
goes
swing.
against your wisdom. It's up in the air. We'll go over to man at point's head though. He
Oh,
scoops
one hand,
up.
one bounce.
They playing that rule?
No, I don't think so.
Uh-huh.
It was a good take if they were. Good one for the backyard cricket. There's a loose wide one outside off stump. Full toss really. And Hennessy went after it. Didn't quite get all of it. A bit of a top edge. Just over the top of the fielder. Fielding on the circle. At backward point. As this one's got it down to third man this time. Another easy single.
Oh, a little bit of fumble there, but no harm done.
And that's the end of the over. So total now 21 for the loss of no wicket after 4 overs. So just cruising along at this stage. There's Shazad, the bowler who has been bowling, slowly makes his way towards the umpire in absolutely no rush. So now he gets a bit of a jog on. So I think Portugal look like they're playing for light. if we don't get 5 overs in, it will technically be a tie. So
I think we will get 5 overs in though.
from the Portugal innings, we'll see. But Shazad to continue here on the last Lomas end.
Beats the edge, that one.
Thought I might have heard a bit of a noise, but
It was something, wasn't there?
there was no appeal.
Maybe it was bat on pad, strap.
That
Right,
one's
that
hit
one.
hard.
Down the ground to long on, just a single there.
Just picking out the fielders at the moment, but the timing is starting to come half salt. As he moves on to 10. Breaks into double figures again. Seems to be one of the 4 batsmen of this tournament so far.
Some high on the thigh pad there.
There's a big appeal from first slip and fine leg, but nothing really from the wicketkeeper or the bowler.
There would need to be appealing if someone took a catch earlier. He's been dropped once already, has Hennessy.
Yeah.
Offered up a pretty simple chance.
It went high in the air. The fielder got right underneath it, but it just went straight through his grasp. Went with the crocodile technique, which isn't the most conventional. I have seen it work, but
That one's played square of the wicket. There's a man chasing after. He should be able to bring this back in. And they'll pick up a couple there.
2 added to the total for Hennessy. It's bringing them on to 24 now.
Once again, just stays a little bit low. It's hard to quite get to those balls. So Shazad into Hennessy. Solid block, that one. Defends it straight back to the bowler. And that'll end the over. Score stays at 24 for none after 5. At this point, you should probably take some score predictions. We'll start with the all-knowledgeable Juan Carlos, president of Cricket Spain. What do you think, Juan?
145.
145 he's going for. Jonty?
I'm going to go 137. I think we're going to see some fireworks now.
137. Yeah. 120. Yes, let me have a think about this actually. 15 overs left. 10 overs, another 100. Okay, maybe not. 6 and over. There's another 90. Now, 128. So what do we have from Juan?
145.
Jonty?
137.
Then 128.
So there we go. I think once these two get settled, which they're starting to do now, I think we can expect some big hitting from Afsal in particular, should I say. There we go. There we go. That's a good hit, straight down the ground. 4 runs. Just crossbats that one. Just showing that he is picking up the feel of the pitch now. He played with the straight bat. Just crossbatted that one straight past the bowler in between the fielders. That's mid-off and mid-on. A good shot that one, well timed. Rocks back on the back foot this time.
Max it straight back at the bowler.
Yeah, well fielded by Mohan. His follow through. Stuck out a mitt. Got some fingers on it. It's a bit slow going here, just at the moment. So I think we can expect some fireworks soon from this pair. And there we go. Right on call.
Maximo.
Yes, it is indeed a El Maxima. 6 runs, a good over this one for Spain. Can I take a new guess?
No, all guesses are in. Called and final. So this is a good over here. Basil's starting to get going. He's up to 20 now off just 21 deliveries. So 10 runs already this over.
A few people online calling for a century from Afzal. He is on form at the moment. Let's play that one square. Look, it doesn't quite get on top of it though. Shot at non-striker's end, but he's safe.
I'll put Tennessee back on strike here. See if he wants to follow in the footsteps of Afzal and really go after Mohan here. It was a little bit expensive as well in the first match, went at about 8 and over.
He does have long on and long off up as well now, so he's going to put in a bit shorter.
Oh, he's got the edge, an inside edge that was, and it's racing away. Once again, goes with the foot.
Some fancy footwork on the boundary.
This time it was effective, but they get 2 runs. But it does look like the Spanish are targeting that short boundary straight down the ground at the moment.
Portuguese aren't really defending it, so you don't want to be pitching it up too much. Maybe banging it a bit shorter. Make it harder for them to hit it down the ground. There we go, it's a good ball. Tucks that one square of the wicket. Man, the square leg picks it up, prevents a single.
It's the end of the over. So the score 37-0 now. After 6. And now we're going to see a change of bowler now. So yes, it does look like it. Shazad is not really moving from a position out here on the boundary. So there is going to be a change of bowler. Looks like it's the number 8. So now it is Nakwi coming in.
Coming in.
Or Naki. I think he's also
Naki.
Rogers. So Naki. That's the pronunciation, I'm told. He'll be coming in from the last Lomas end.
Skipper's just having a talk about moving his field around. A few spectators in today. That's the Spanish team over there on the bench. It's a lovely day here in La Manga, so if you're in the area, come on down and watch the rest of this match.
So he just bowled 2 overs this morning, did Naki, for the 14 runs, no wicket. And that was right at the end of the innings when Gibraltar were really looking to get after it. So he was used as a specialist death bowler before. He's in a bit earlier into the attack now.
Hey, another wide. Another wide.
There must be something down that end, maybe the foot marks or something.
Someone hasn't put their phone on silent.
Just in case there's an emergency with something.
The phone will still vibrate.
No, got that turned off.
Plays that one hard down the ground. His course to catch with full short of the fielder at long off. And I'll just pick up a single there.
Starting to show his intent now is Afzal. Starting to swing a bit harder. Eyeing off those short boundaries, trying to hit that one with the wind. Didn't quite get the middle this time, and it falls about 10 metres short of the fielder patrolling out there now. Had long off. So we'll see if Hennessy deploys the same tactics here.
Oh, another wide. These extras are just piling up here today.
Yeah, it's lots of extras already. And just extending the game time of this match. So we're up to 9 wides already so far. And we're only 6.2 overs in.
Yeesh. Sounds like MCC.
That's the Munich Cricket Club for those playing at home. That was a better ball there from Nakwi. Naki.
Lucky. So Hennessy on strike here. Looks to swing it harder. That one doesn't connect with it at all. It's just a dot.
Well, I think Hennessy should just be looking to rotate the strike at the moment. Put the inform back on Afzal on strike, which I think Afzal's just having a quick chat with him now.
What do you reckon he said? Let me do that?
Yeah, you just hit the little ones, get me on strike, mate. I got this covered. Paul's trying to hit that down over the practice nets. Maybe he's trying to hit it to Las Lomas with how hard he's swinging at that one.
I mean, the amount of sun cream on Hennessy's face, he could probably stay out there for quite a while. Don't need to be in a hurry. That one collects him on the pads. No run through for a leg by.
That brings the danger man back on strike. Afsal just starting to get going in his innings. 22 off 23. Nucky comes steaming in again.
Well, it was a bit full, that one. It's whipped to the leg side. Just for a single though.
Not trying to overhit it at the moment is Afsal. Just pushes that one out to the man. Throwing it deep square leg.
For this time, plays it again to square leg. Picks it up just for the single.
That's the end of the over. 43 runs without the loss of a wicket now after 7. And they're playing pretty risk-free cricket at the moment.
Yeah, just that one chance that went down earlier when Hennessy was batting and he got that top edge to the man. He couldn't pick it up.
I think we'll start seeing a bit more intent from these guys now. As we're 7 overs in now without the loss of a wicket. This is our time that they can start having a bit more, take a few more risks, let's say. But I think what Afsal would like is for Hennessy just to put him on strike. Hennessy can just stick around, keep rotating the strike, and give Afsal as many balls as he can to face. He does look like the more likely man to reach the boundary, as we will have a change of bowler. Copy. So we've got a change of bowler. It is Tariq Aziz coming into the attack.
Bit of spin for the first time today. It's been quite effective on this wicket today. Turning and holding up quite a bit, so it will be interesting to see what happens here.
They're certainly not in much of a rush here at the moment, Portugal. Very slow between overs. This time, a bit of a delay while the helmet gets run out to the keeper. But Tariq bowled well this morning against Gibraltar. 4 overs, 1 wicket, only 14 runs. So that was good from him.
Tucks that one behind square for an easy single.
Now I think we might be able to expect some fireworks here from Afsal. I think they'll be looking to get that run rate up above well and truly. That's 7 or 8 runs and over mark.
Yeah, just below 7 at the moment, isn't it?
Just a tick above 6. 6.14 currently. No, just happy to work it around. Keep the singles coming, keep rotating the strike. Maybe waiting for the bowlers just to get a bit frustrated, try and do something different and make the most of a loose delivery.
Once again, tucks it into the leg side for a simple single.
Smart batting from Hennessy there. Just works that one around the corner again. Very much risk-free cricket with the runs flowing easily here at the moment for Spain.
Steps back, pulls that one square to the wicket. Fielder coming around from Cowdo to pick it up. And it'll just be a single.
Still just just pushing him around. Haven't seen a big shot yet against the spinner. Looking to clear the boundary.
One's just tucked down to fine leg. A lot of tucking at the moment. Tucking on the leg side.
One here tucking. I think there's just a bit of a wariness about the spinners with how much it is turning. It's a clear one down the leg side. This time it's called a wide.
Comes down the track. Oh, a missed stumping chance there. Through the keeper's hands. And there was another opportunity just falling away for Portugal. This time it was the danger man, Hufsdale. He came down the track, missed everything, beaten by the turn, but the keeper also was beaten.
Yeah, chance goes begging again for Portugal. Stoneman, the wicket keeper, just couldn't quite grab onto that one. Went through him. Maybe put off a little bit by the fact that Hufsdale just charged down the wicket. Had a big almighty swing at it, missed it completely.
It actually turned from the off stump past the leg stump, so huge amount of turn just then. Just looking at it on the delayed coverage.
So it is something that they have been saying that they've been competing with. So it will be Nucky to continue. Just slowly going along here. We've been going for 45 minutes. We've bowled 8 overs.
Ooh.
Which is a bit worrying.
Probably bowled enough balls for 10 overs though.
Yep. I think we're up to 10 or 11 wides now.
Flicks this one, square of the wicket. Big square leg will come around though to pick it up. They're just a single.
So now ticking along to 26. Hennessy on 13. Nucky comes in again.
Plays that one straight back at the bowler's foot.
It's hit very hard, straight back. Had Nucky there. Did well to get a hand onto it, but you can see him there just wringing his hand. Not enjoying that too much.
See, and just clips it in short. And another single.
They're doing very well here. Well, the Spaniards just rotating the strike. Waiting for that loose ball to go after. Hasn't been a boundary for a couple of overs now. So I think Hennessy will be starting to get a little bit itchy. Wants to create some more highlights for himself on the ecn.cricket website.
Yep, if you head to www.ecn.cricket, you can watch all the highlights from these matches today and yesterday, along with statistics, batting scorecards, bowling scorecards, and full match replays. That one gets played down towards Cow Corner. And they pick up 2.
So showing a bit more intent there, Hennessy. Advancing a little bit down the wicket. Just didn't quite middle it again. Just out to the man patrolling it long on. He moves on to 16 runs now.
Push that one to point. Good running there from Afzal. He's quick on the move. Makes good work of that.
So still going at just over that 6 runs an over. It's slowly climbing. It's up to 6.34 now. 12 overs ago, 6.13. So slowly getting up there, but nothing too dramatic at this stage. As we're into the 9th over, 1 ball to come here.
Oh, bowler pulls out of his run-up. Isn't quite ready there for it. That one's high up in there, it's gone long, it's over the net, 6 runs.
It's a maxima.
Yeah, it's a great shot there by Afzal. So he sends that one into the practice nets. Much to the delight of Juan Carlos. Just couldn't wait to say Maximo.
Very good hit there for Afzal. As he moves into the 30s now. Up to 33 now off 30 deliveries. Finally gets above the strike rate of 100. It looks like they're taking the spinner off. As the keeper has lost his helmet. No, they've decided they'll keep it.
Helmet stays.
Helmet stays. Does the bowler stay the same as well? Yep, does. So it'll be Aziz to continue.
So there, we're back with you again. Just a slight little technical issue that we've resolved. Another call. This is the same one as it's given this time. Here I was thinking they were just bluffing for the wide. But a faint edge from Hennessy, it proves. Through to the keeper and he's gone. So the first wicket of the day for Portugal. As Hennessy returns on a good innings here, 22 of 26.
Copy.
And it's the spin bowlers picking up the wickets again.
So Aziz with the wicket there, well taken by Stoneman behind the stumps. As Hennessy falls to the last delivery of the over. And it will be Yasir Ali, the new batsman, to the crease for Spain. Copy. Hey, batted well there, Hennessy. And it looks like it's going to be the captain, Buki Maza, joining the spin attack now. Copy. So Buki Maza, the captain, bringing himself on now. Just after the fall of the first wicket. So 1 for 70 after the first 10. I think all of our estimations might be a bit unders.
Oh, I said 160.
Did you? I'll have to go back and check the video on that one.
No, 128. I'll stick by my guns. See, he whacks this one hard down the ground. Maybe I should stick by my guns. This one goes all the way for 4. It's a big cross bat swatted that one.
Yeah, very good shot that one from Afzal. That's just too short there from the captain, Buki Maza. And he just crunches that one through the offside. Without a reach of the fielder, he had no chance out there, patrolling it long off.
Tucks that one in behind square leg for another easy single.
Yeah, smart batting from Afzal. Just tucks that one around the corner, rotate the strike after hitting a boundary the previous ball. Doesn't see the need in taking a risk after smashing that first one for 4. This one just misses the outside edge, looks to turn a lot. That one. There's Buki Maza now taking advantage of this dry pitch.
Yeah, he's doing well. Ooh, what was this one? I think it came off his pad, or yes, it did. Leg by there.
One leg by it. Yes, Ali not yet off the mark. With far enough, so closing in on another 50.
Bit forward that one. He comes down to the pitch to it. Hits it to the man, an extra cover there. He gets a hand to it. It's just a single.
So he's up to 40 runs now, off just 36 deliveries. Took a little bit of time getting into his innings. But Afzal, really starting to get going now. He's got the 2 4s and 2 6s to his name.
Yep, he's on track here for back-to-back 50s.
So that's the end of the 11th over. Score is 77 for 1. And they're going to be sticking with the spin from both ends. Does look like Aziz will be continuing. Yep.
Just noticed we've got the tape pads back out there.
Oh, good old tape pad.
Where do you even get tape that bright from? It's just not any ordinary tape. He's put a lot of work into hunting down that bright red tape.
I think we do have a change of bowler. We do. It's going to be the number 3 now. Copy. So we got Sawa, the new bowler, coming in. He'll be taking over from Aziz at the Los Palomas end. He'll be bowling to the in-form Hafsal, sitting quite comfortably on 40.
Runs that one down to third man for another easy single. Gets Ali tape pads on. That one just hit the point. Oh, direct hit, and it could have been out there. He'd one some to aim at, but couldn't hit it. But he lives to see another day.
Munoz, the captain, struggling to just get that one away. Just looking to tuck that one around the corner. As he's just sort of tugging it in, spearing it into his pads.
And he's given him, he's gone. LBW. Another wicket here for Portugal. He looked to tuck that one around the corner, shaking his head as he's walking off. Not sure if he's too happy with himself or with the decision, but nonetheless, he has to return. Like maybe he's going down leg to me. A little bit high as well. Oh, that was the previous ball, sorry.
Did look to hit him quite high. Hit him on the thigh pad. So the umpire was in the best position. Have a look at that one. And he was convinced, without any doubt in his mind, that that was going on to hit the stumps. So the captain, Munoz, has to walk back to the pavilion. And that's another over, comes to an end. And it will be the captain, Pukimaza, to continue from the Las Lomas end. He's got 1 for 16 from his 2 overs so far. So Bookie Maza getting ready to come in here as the sun gets lower and lower, coming straight into the commentary box. Thank you. So James is giving me his medium-sized hat. Thank you, James.
Johnny said it's too fat for it though, so. Oh, has a big swing at that one. Doesn't connect with it at all.
Very big swing there.
Good little test now for the middle order from Spain. We haven't really seen much action so far this tournament.
No, it's just under 6 overs to go.
Ali Red Tape's looking good though as he swings this one square of the wicket. That should be another 4 runs. Yes, it is.
Good batting from Red Tape, Ali.
Well, there should be, Peter. I guess the main concern with the time as well is that the sun does come low, so... As he hits that one square of the wicket again, another 4 runs. Too easy for him.
Instant replay of the ball before. He just rocks back, crunches that one through the leg side. And just don't think that's the spot you want to be bowling. It's far too short. There's the Ali just rocking back on the back foot. Easy as you like.
Ali Red Tape had all day for those.
Looking over in again. Oh, no.
Red Tape's not ready.
Not ready. Distracted by the reflection off his pads onto the side screen.
And back again. Bowler escapes it wide there. That was an over 8 looking jaunty.
We've been going
That's that one to the man at point.
an hour and 10 minutes now. And we've still got 5 overs to go, so we are definitely a little bit behind. But I think we still should be right to get these game finished by the sun down of 7:15. So the captain just having a quick discussion with his troops about what the next line of attack is. Shazad's saying I'd be better off bowling from the other end. I don't bowl wides down that end.
Yeah.
After he conceded 9 wides, I think, or 8 wides from his first couple of overs from the Las Lomas end. It looks like they will be sticking with Aziz. He'll be bowling his final over of the innings. He's bowled well, has Aziz. 3 overs, 17 runs, 2 wickets. He's been the pick of the Portugal bowlers so far. And he'll be looking to finish it off now. If he can drag another wicket, they'll be very happy.
Especially the wicket here of Ali Red Tape.
Yeah, he's the danger man, Ali.
Punch out at the moment. That's his first ball to face, wasn't it?
Yep, that was. I wonder if he's got the red tape as well.
Nah, they look like clads.
If that one comes off pads. Yep. And it is 1 run.
Oh, yeah, that's the wide. I mean, there should be a penalty for slow over rates. I'm not sure what they'll decide on out there if they are behind, but hopefully, yeah. I mean, if someone needs to communicate the umpires that they need to speed it up a little.
Yeah, they do work on the ICC, because this is ICC T20 International. I think one of the penalties is a deduction of a match payment, which, given that the match payment is 0, as these are all amateur cricketers, that's not going to have too much of an effect.
You lose 100% of your match fee for slow over rate. That'll be devastating.
Yeah. So it doesn't really create much of an incentive for the teams to get through the overs. There can be further penalties though as well, including suspensions and things like that. But it is up for the tournament referees and umpires to decide.
Oh, and he's bowled him. He wanted to pull that one square of the wicket, doesn't connect, and it knocks off his stump. That's the danger man gone. Ali Red Tape. He had a good innings. 26 from 19.
They finished on 28 of 20.
And that's his day done, so we'll have to still have another match tomorrow? Yes, one more match. We can leave that Red Tape on till tomorrow.
There's a new batsman, will be Lal. Kuldeep Lal.
We haven't seen Lal bat yet, have we?
No, I don't believe so. Did have a bit of a bowl, I think, yesterday. We did get a chance in the earlier game today.
They're doing much better this time round than the first match. Managing to get, pull some wickets in.
Yeah, it does appear to be a bit tougher setting a total, but I already feel 115 is going to be a tough total for the Portuguese to chase.
Yep.
But in saying that, yesterday they did lose 2 wickets off the first 2 deliveries, which definitely hampered their ability to set a target.
Massive hampering.
Very big hampering. This one's guarded off the edge by Lal, and it is the end of the over. So total now after 16 overs is 115 for 4. So, will it be the captain to continue? He's in discussions.
I think he's discussing.
It's going to be Shazad.
You can see that mountain in the background on the screen right now. That's generally where the sun will fall down a little later on today. Still a little bit of time before it becomes an issue, but the shadows are creeping across the pitch.
So, Shazad to take up the attack again with the ball. Yep, 16 runs from his first 3 overs, which could have been a lot less if he hadn't bowled so many wides.
Yeah.
But here's what it is. Still bowling quite well, given the circumstances, but Aziz just finished his spell. Can't go without talking about him. 20 runs for 3 wickets from his 4 overs. Very good effort there. And he's definitely put a bit of a halt to this batting from the Spaniards.
Top ball there. Bouncing down the wicket.
Both these batsmen yet to get off the mark. Copy. So, wow, we're looking at, James said 128.
I thought I said something different.
Which I think is well and truly out. Now, you never know though, these 2 batsmen are yet to get off the mark. I was 137 and Juan Carlos was 145.
Mr. Maximo wannabe, Juan Carlos.
As Shazad gets back to his old habits.
Yeah, another wide. He's not going to want to look at the scorecard after this match.
Yes, fines for wides. He's going to have to cough up a lot of money tonight when they get back to the hotel. Just checking his mark again. That's coming in now.
Drives that one down the ground. Plays with soft hands though, so it's not going to carry to the fielder. Oh, he wanted to come back for a third, but the batsman at the other end had no interest at all.
Pancho was very quick between the wickets, got in and out quickly. Was looking to get himself on strike.
There are floodlights here, but they're pointing at the stadium next door to us. It's not really much help.
It might give us some light to bring everything back down after the day's play at least. Score now on to 119. Still 22 balls remaining in the innings.
Big swing at that one and another wide. What is going on here? Not having the best time out there.
No, he's not having his best game. This is up. His economy's now up to 6.6. It's those wides that are killing him at the moment.
A few calls out there for CR7 to come out. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, right.
Come on, John T. Portugal.
Yeah, no. All that soccer stuff's not my thing.
Oh, no. Another wide. Oh. Mate.
As you can hear the frustration in James's voice, he's ready to get to the bar. It's been a long day already. Still got a lot of cricket to come still. Still 22 balls remaining in this innings.
At this rate, it'll be 44 balls.
We're getting two legal deliveries for every 5 that he bowls at the moment. So
That may one down there. There we go, but he smacks over the stumps this time. Finally a ball that's on the wickets, and look what happens, Jonty.
magic.
Can you believe it?
It's a bit of a surprise delivery, I suppose, for the batsman, Lal.
Yeah.
He wasn't expecting one to come at the stumps. Surprised him, it's gone straight through him. And then at the end of him.
Yes, indeed, and hello to Jobin Shaji. Let me just say hi.
G'day. So it's Awaz Ahmed who will be coming in to join Punchal at the crease, the wicket keeper for Spain, who has not had a bat, I don't think, so far in this tournament.
No, he hasn't.
So, let's see how he goes.
Let's see, always the story. It's wide. The batsman's seeing anything. Why do they even need to be here? And he gets one on the stumps. Makes you look like an idiot.
Yeah, death rattle. See the back of Lal.
Still 3 balls to come in this over. Let's get a hat-trick here. That would be great. Lines played along, well, in the air, down to mid-on. Long on. I'll come back for 2.
There's a good shot there, though, from Ahmed.
Yeah, good way to get off the mark.
Nice straight bat, just hitting it out into that long off position. That's 2 to get off the mark.
Driven down to mid-off this time. Now across for a single.
So just 1 ball to come now in the over. There's been another 9 ball over, so if he was sore after the first game, he's definitely going to be sore after this one.
Does he still have an over left after this?
This is his last
This
ball,
is the last ball.
so he can't bowl anymore.
So he's bowled 6 overs today. He's done well.
Just wants to get his money's worth.
It's a good ball. Batsman manages to squeeze it out though. Backward square. There's a single. And that's in the end of his spell.
He finishes on 4 overs, 1 for 28.
A little bit of redemption with that wicket there. It was a very nice wicket as well.
It's really interesting to see who they bring on. Could be Nucky.
So we're 1 run. Oh, we're on my target. So we can just bowl out 3 maidens now. Gonna win a chicken dinner.
I think Juan Carlos is in the box seat for this one. The prediction of 145, 3 overs to come. That's very, very doable.
Yes, it is.
So it'll be Shawa to bowl. So, new bowler is Shawa. And he was very expensive in his first over, went for 11 runs. So he'll be looking to improve from that, on that, absolutely.
What sort of field has he got here? So he's got a deep square leg or a deep backward square. Cow, long on, long off, and a deep cover. As you mean outside the circle.
There's absolutely no one inside the circle on the leg side.
Which is where Spain has been playing it all day long. Those were the more experienced batsmen at the top of the order.
Puncher on strike, who's been there for only 4 deliveries, just got the 1 run so far.
Comes down the track as a big swing. Lays it late. 2 to man at that deep backward square for a single.
So he's starting to make us out here. Getting lower, it just popped below our tent now. It's coming straight into the face.
I'm okay, I'm in a bit of shadier still as that one's cut on to the man at coming in from long off.
Total up to 129. I think James is out of the running for his predictions.
What did I say, 145?
Yeah, something like that.
No, 129 is what Portugal will get.
Good Yorker.
Yorker, I think it was probably down leg.
By Adnan had a good look at it. But he hasn't called leg by, so he must have been a little inside edge. So still 15 balls remaining in the innings. We're pushing up towards that 1.5 hour mark.
Took a bit of pace at it, it's high up in the air, the fielder under it. Oh, and he's put it down for the 18th time today.
Straight through the hands, it almost got him where it hurts.
He's did a good job getting over there.
And another chance goes begging for Portugal.
There's that one on the offside, early call is for 2. And they'll turn and come back for the 2. Running there from Spain.
So still 13 balls remaining. Already up to 134.
Oh, I think we're all in trouble here.
They might be pushing close to that 150 mark now. Especially with 5 wickets still in hand.
Once again down to the man at long off. Just for a single.
And that's the end of the over. 2 overs still to come. So Shazada's bowled out. I think it'll be Mohan or Naqvi, most likely. So we'll have a nice long discussion about this. No, it wasn't too long at all. That's very good. So it'll be Mohan coming back into the attack. The opening bowler. New bowler Mohan.
Yeah, he's bowled a few overs already today.
3 overs for 21. And no wicket. He did bowl a couple of extras as well, which doesn't help his cause.
Indeed, Soderhold predicting 160 plus from here. Yeah, 25 runs, 2 overs, I guess it's possible.
Very possible. It has been hard to find the boundary most of the day.
Imran Khan says 155. Going to that seat in Imran Khan. I've been Yadav 200 plus. A bit optimistic.
There isn't Imran Khan playing in this match, so
Hopefully it's not him.
it'll break the PMOA.
Oh, slower ball bouncer. Batsman completely mistimed that one. Collects him slowly on the stomach.
He's deceived. All ends up there. as it just slowly looped towards him. He was expecting a lot more pace. Good thinking from Mohan to start with the slower ball.
Beats the bat. It's a good start, this one from Mohan so far.
A little bit wide outside the off stump, but the umpire had a good think about it, decided against it.
Oh, gets collected again on the mid. It's going to be a run out here if he could. Definitely need Ronaldo out there with his football skills.
He did. That one's a leg bite. More of a stomach bite than anything. Came off the guts. Dropped down. So 9 balls remaining in the innings. Score of 136.
Big swing and a miss. Yeah, it's a good over so far.
Very good over from Mohan. His best over so far. There's only the one leg bye coming from it. There's 2 more to come.
Both guesses in the 140s. Yadav 142. Kabaverd 146. Singa Ali 148. And Sunil Kumar 150. Comes down the wicket to this one and he's bowled him. Great reward for a good over so far. The batsman was getting frustrated. He hadn't been able to connect with any of them. And this time you see his stump removed. Portugal pick up another wicket.
And that's the end of punch-out. And it will be going Taqir Hussain to the crease. Definitely the first time we've seen him bat this tournament. As Punchal is the man to go. So with 7 balls remaining, the run rate just seems to be sputtering a little bit. 136 now. After looking like they were going to get well and truly above that 150 mark for a little while there. Looking to be all the more difficult now.
Am I still in it?
No.
No.
I said 137, so I'm hoping for just, one run off this over, then a wicket maiden or something along those lines. Leave myself the beer for later.
Yes, at the moment you're without a beer this evening.
It is very unfortunate.
Another slow ball. This is some excellent bowling. Good variation from Norman.
Brilliant over. The wicket maiden.
That's what you want at the end of the innings. That was fantastic.
Brilliant stuff there from Mohan.
I'll tell you what, if they bowl another over like that, Jonty, you could be in for the run.
I could be in for a beer. That'd be brilliant. So I think it looks like we're going to continue with Sawa, who's bowled his 2 overs for 19. His first over went for 11, so the second over went for 8. So it was an improved effort. So this one just goes for 1.
That's very hopeful. And there's the one. It's high up in the air. There's fielder converging under it. But he can't hold on to it. That's the captain. He's really struggled under the high ball there, Portugal. That's something they're definitely going to need to work on.
Absolutely. They just need to work on some high fielding practice, I feel. Well, the way a few of them have gone for it, doesn't look like they've actually ever seen one of those balls before in their life.
Yeah. Like me under the high ball.
It is a skill that can be practiced though. It's definitely something they can be working on.
Unless you've got a bad eye like me, then there's no hope. Don't bother.
One more added to the total.
Is that you cooked?
No, I'm still in it. I said 137, so I'm 2 off now. And Juan Carlos 145.
Am I still in it?
No, you're well out of it. Goes the slower ball.
Yeah, it's a good job they're taking the pace off. Good variations from both these death bowlers.
Yeah. So that makes us tied now. Me and Juan Carlos. Oh no, still got one more run up my sleeve.
Yeah, but you want to get bang on like I did in that
Yeah,
first last innings. So
we're playing closer to the pin this time.
chips this one.
Oh, how is that?
I don't think he got a finger to it though. So
No appeal.
nah,
Not interested. 2 balls to come now.
I got a good run out like that this year. I was too lazy to reach down for it, so I stuck my foot out. Came off my foot, hit the stumps. Like, see ya, mate.
Doesn't matter how you get them. I'm out on strike here. So 2 point. Two.
Does a good job to pick it out with a nice dive. Looked very professional.
Very good dive there. 1 point fielder. Quite pick up all it is at the moment. I think it's Nucky. No, Nucky's over there. Maybe Shazad. That's the last ball of the innings. And they will come back for 2, might as well.
And they get there comfortably.
So
Good job from Portugal at the end there to sort of tie them down a little bit. Picked up quite a few wickets as well.
and the innings finishes on 143, so hopefully we'll have a quick turnaround, and get the second innings underway shortly for you.
In about 10 minutes time. See you then.
Indian Hyderabadi guy who called the team. He's 38 years. He said no matter, he said. Oh my god. I mean, if they play good, they will go to big competition. But they are not winning. That's why they are not qualifying for higher level. But okay, there is a now before there is a qualifier going on for World Cup. So the team who are playing good, so this World Cup and so World Cup not qualified. That's why they are playing good. Lots of countries qualified. These three countries did not qualify. They qualified, they would have gone. Let's see. I will go to what is that? I will take the contact and I will meet them in the club and let's see. Okay. I'm 34, still I'm young, yeah? I'm teenager. No, they have a body. They bring the body, but they don't have a brain. Not good, no.
Yeah, welcome back. The players are all heading out into the field to begin this chase. Portugal will be chasing down 144 for the win. Did a good job to come back there in the end, as it looked like Spain was going to start trying to get away. Some tidy bowling, especially those last two overs. The 19th over was a wicket maiden. A big ask for the Portuguese to knock over the, as of yet, undefeated Spanish.
It will be Mian Mahmood to face the first delivery for Portugal, with Imran Khan down the non-strikers end, not to be confused with the Prime Minister of Pakistan.
Yeah, not to be confused with the former Pakistani fast bowler.
Copy. Do look a little bit different, has to be said.
Like the fast bowler and the Prime Minister? Or
So it will be Raja to open the bowling. Sorry, change of that. Mahmood will be the opening bowler.
Mood opening the bowling from the Las Lomas end.
So just about to get underway here. Very quick turnover there. I think we should finish just before 7 o'clock. So there should still be enough light to finish this one off. I think the Spaniards will have a bit of spring in their step to make sure they complete this as quickly as possible and pretty much wrap up the tournament. They will be victors if they do win this one today. It'll take a monumental effort from Gibraltar to knock them off the top of the ladder. If they do win this one, it'll come down to run rate. And Gibraltar already sitting a fair way down, which you can check on www.ecn.cricket, or you can also download our app, ECN, the European Cricket
How would
Network.
Gibraltar knock them off the top? They haven't won a match yet. Oh no! First ball and the stump is
Copy.
flying just like yesterday. Nothing's changed. That was a cracker of a ball. And he sends him back for a royal golden duck.
Yeah, he does. It goes back for a golden duck.
At least it wasn't a run out like yesterday, if there's any consolation to that, but still, what a delivery to start the innings.
Absolutely perfect nut there. Just steaming in. There's Mahmood. Doing well with the trust that the captain gave him. And just rockets that middle stump. The perfect Yorker. Tough delivery to face first up. Mian Mahmood. And Mahmood to Mahmood.
Mahmood wins.
So it'll be Aziz, the new batsman, slowly making his way out into the middle. I don't think he wanted to be facing first ball again. But Spain proving a hard opponent, especially against the Portuguese, with a wicket on the first ball of each innings that they've played against them. Let's see if they can get another one like they did in the first match.
Yeah, I think he was trapped LBW in the first match, was it?
It was. And then a run out. Well, I think maybe
No,
a run
it was
out.
a run out then trapped LBW.
Yeah, that's right. So it'll be Aziz to face the second ball of the innings, with the score already 1 wicket down for no runs.
It's not ideal.
Copy.
Flicks that one nicely off his pad, so making his way all the way down to the fence. But did it stop short or was it 4? Was 4. That's a good way to start your innings. No nerves as like yesterday. Calmly whips it to backward square for 4. It's just a bit difficult for us to see now as the sun's right up in our face.
Well, we won't have this problem tomorrow. Game starting at 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock. So check your local guides, or easier still, just subscribe to us on YouTube and you'll get a notification once the game does start, or is about to start, so you don't miss any of the action. So requiring just over 7 runs and over here is Portugal to win this one.
Oh, and he's picked up another wicket. Another pole. Great start this from Spain. The stump goes flying again. Wicket for dot wicket.
All Aziz can do is put his hands on his head and go, wow, that was a pretty decent delivery, as the stump goes flying out of the ground. Very good nut, that one, from Mahmood. And a brilliant start.
Spanish coach is over there coaching his team rather well.
He's coaching the supporters as well of who they need to be cheering for. As it's Amar Ikram now, the new batsman coming out. So Ikram, the new batsman, and he'll be joining Imran Khan, who's yet to face a delivery.
He's too busy in the office, sorting out the politics.
He's just been watching his mates down the other end tumble to brilliant Yorking deliveries. And a brilliant start here from Astif Mahmood.
Still better than their start yesterday, though.
It is. Only just, but it is. They've at least got 4 runs on the board before they lost their first 2 wickets.
Another great ball there. He's really finding his line and length as Mahmood. Batsman just gently defends that one.
He's not sore from the game earlier. Did he have a bowl? I think he did. Yeah, he just bowled the one over. 2 runs
driven
off
down
it.
the ground to the man at mid-on. No run there, and into a very good first over for Spain. 2 wickets, 4 runs, and they're definitely on top already.
Yeah, 2 brilliant bowls, and making it tough now for Portugal. They're going to have to start that rebuilding again after losing 2 wickets in that first over. And a big target of 144 required for the win. So we do have Nadeem Hussain competing in this match, who did play for Catalonia in the ECL.
Yeah, hopefully we get to see him come on and rip a few turners.
Yeah, it'd be good to see him. He bowled well in the ECL.
Young leggy.
Learned his craft in Spain, and is definitely learning to perfect the art of leg spin, the very difficult art of leg spin. But at the moment we have Punchal coming in from the Los Palomas end.
Hi, Olivia. Hi.
Oh, that was very full, that one. It's gone. Sailed over to find our third man's head.
Yeah, it's nothing major. It's just.
It was 6 runs. So a bit of fortune there. It was quite a high ball, lucky not to be called a no ball.
Yeah, it was very close to the no ball area.
Full of manga.
Yes.
Best you speak to John Howden.
I was going to say, I was
Yeah,
going
yeah.
to take you over there, but I wondered if you wanted to do something,
please
but I'll
do.
take it over to John.
Yeah.
Are you okay to walk around?
Yeah.
And then you can consider some questions.
So, first 6 of the match for Portugal. Dot ball there.
Just missing the outside edge of Imran Khan. A good comeback delivery from Punch Out. First one was just a bit too full, allowing Imran Khan to free his arms, have a good swing at it, got a top edge, sailed all the way away for 6. So it does show you the pace that Punch Out is bowling with. He's coming through nice and quick.
John, listen, David Staten is works for marketing department in the Manga. I've said I'm not going to coming across to you for the Manga.
Bowling with some good pace here. Pushing the batsman back into his crease.
So that one is kept out well for Imran Khan. It's been a good comeback here from Punch Out after that first delivery. 3 dots in a row.
That
This
one
one's on
might be called wide. Yes, it is. Is that what you wanted to say?
Yeah, it was a good take down the leg side by the keeper.
Ah, good take.
Very good take. Did well. It's going quick.
Thanks for the input, third commentator Juan Carlos.
It's a pleasure. Don't think there'll be any sixes.
Well, there already. You missed one already, didn't you see it?
He was distracted.
He was too busy, wasn't he? That top edge, I went for 6 earlier on this over.
So 1 ball to come in this over. Let's finish up the second over of the innings. Run rate sticking around that 7.3 mark at the moment required for Portugal.
Oh. Clicks that one up on the glove, that wasn't too comfortable.
I definitely rushed him there. It was a bit too quick for him.
Spanish bowlers look like they've turned it up a notch as well.
Yep.
Turned it up to 13.
And you would think it would have to be Atif Mahmood to continue after his brilliant first over. 2 wickets for 4 runs.
Yeah, that's a great over. Not just any ordinary wicket as well, ripping the stumps out of the ground. Ikram yet to get off the strike, and he remains on 0.
So 3 dots now for Ikram.
Big swing, couldn't connect as well. He's getting a little bit frustrated having not removed himself from 0 just yet. But he has only faced 4 balls.
4 balls now. It does seem to be feeling a bit of the scoreboard pressure already.
Yeah, absolutely pulling his head in a little bit. And play a ramp shot.
Can you see a ramp shot?
Pretty keen to see a ramp shot.
The wind seems to be picking up a touch, but barely any breeze to speak of, to be
Yeah, the
honest.
flag over there is not even moving now, but I can see a tissue box flying around. Lovely length again. He's bowling really well as Mahmood.
There's another wicket, really.
There's another 10 of them. 8 of them.
Yeah. I'm sure he'd be the first bowler to take 10 wickets in a match in a T20 international if he was to do it.
Yeah, that'd be a great stat, wouldn't it? Oh, they're sharp, aren't they, today, Spain? I'm going to find out that statistic What is the highest amount of wickets in a T20i?
What's your guess? 7.
7, yeah. No, I'm going to go 8, because I know there's been 7. Nah, it is 7, isn't it?
7 for not many, I imagine. There's another dot ball, so 5 dot balls now in a row. Great bowling here from Mahmood. Just sense the frustration coming from Ikram.
That's not, it's 6.
Oh,
6 for 8 by Mendes against Zimbabwe.
yeah, decent.
Yeah, sounds like it.
That one sliced away. Ikram gets his first runs on the board.
Won't make it all the way to the rope though. So I'll settle for 2. 6 for 8 off 4 overs. That's a decent return.
Very decent.
Most runs conceded. Here we go. What's this one? Give you viewers out there a few times to think about this. What's the most amount of runs conceded in the... Oh, okay, no, I'm not going to count that one. What's the second most amount of runs conceded in a T20 international?
Oh, it's all relevant, Jabbers. I can imagine it was quite a bit, and I can imagine who the player was playing for.
I can
Just
imagine it
knowing
have been called
what was-
international.
It was 6. It was Turkey would have been the country. So one
Cut that
sliced
one.
out to T-Pex for cover. And just one very good fielding again. Throw right over the stumps. And good hustle in from the boundary. Spain showing their excellence in the field.
No players. I think the man up by the side screen is spot there. I'm pretty sure he's standing near him. He's on his phone. And when the phone's up the top of his mouth, he says something. Just as his thing. That's something coming.
So it is Ikram back on strike here with punch out continuing from the Las Palomas end.
Oh, where'd that one go? That one's gone down towards the fine leg boundary, or third man boundary. He attempted to assault that one diving out, but he couldn't quite get his hands onto it.
And that's 4 more. So they're sort of staying in touch here at the moment, Portugal. Not letting that run rate creep above 8, so it's just sitting at 7.6 required now.
So most runs conceded in a recognised T20 international. 69 from 4 overs between Ireland and Afghanistan. The unfortunate bowler, Barry McCarthy.
Good old Bazza. Poor old Bazza.
Smokes that one down the ground. Beautiful
Good
shot.
shot.
4 runs. That was a great shot by the Portuguese batsman.
Shot of the day, I think, from Portugal. Brilliant hit. Just swatted that one back over the bowler's head. It says to punch, I'll go fetch that.
And he sort of loses shape with that next shot after playing such a beautiful drive. Just gets all out of sort.
Yeah, he just looks to hit it even harder again. He doesn't need to. And he's only so far away.
That one clips him on the pads. They'll get a leg by from it though.
So 1 leg by added to the total. And that ends the over. So 4 overs gone, 23 for 2 now. And you'd think that they'd be sticking with Mahmood, but you never know. Maybe they'll save him for later. That does look like the man coming in from that third man position.
Yep.
be Mahmood continuing. It'll be Ikram on strike, 10 runs so far from his 13 deliveries. As he tries to hit that one again, there's a chance of a run out potentially. No, there isn't. It's good running. Didn't go anywhere near where he wanted it to go from Ikram. Well, they do get through for one. And it's because of that good hitting he has been showing earlier on in his innings. It did just skirt out to the man who was fielding on the circle.
Once again, he's just
That's a
nailing
dot
those
ball
Yorkers,
again.
isn't he? Almost unplayable, this chap.
He's bowled excellently so far, Mahmood. He's bowled 2.2 overs now.
5 or 4 and
2
hit
for
him
7.
6, but anyone else, no chance. Just things Pavel does as Mahmood comes in again, pitches this one a little bit shorter, beats the man at point there, he goes for a chase after it. You'll get it into the keeper, they'll come back and complete the second.
Yeah, well played and well placed there from Imran Khan. Just squirted that one past the backward point fielder.
Good little rebuild from these two batsmen.
Yeah, they're recovering again. It's just not something you want to be doing every innings for. Having a recover from 2 for none.
That one was very full, that one, he got away with it.
Trying to go that big Yorker again.
Spanish coach over there with his posse. Gets this one, squeeze it out to extra cover and it'll go all the way for 4. Fielded by Juan Carlos. Oh, what an arm from the Spanish cricket president.
Do anything to get his face on camera. That was a very good shot there from Imran Khan. Just squeezed that one out through the covers and good timing. Not trying to overhit the ball that time. And a dot ball to finish, so more expensive over that time. With 7 runs coming off it off the Mahmood over.
Yeah, that's a good job there by Portugal.
Score after 5 now, 30 for 2.
Staying positive out there. And positively getting annoyed by the sun.
Yeah, it's getting lower, but I think we'll get a game of cricket in, so that's all that matters, James.
Not my eyesight.
No.
My burning retinas.
Well, you've got your Polaroid sunglasses on. You should be alright. Polarized. Polaroid. It's been a long
I
day.
just used this, my Polaroid camera and took a photo of him.
It looks like Hennessy will be coming on to bowl. The first time we've seen him with the ball in his hands, I believe.
Yep, you can tell him by his distinctively white painted face.
He's very sun smart, is Hennessy. Doesn't like rubbing it in. Just gets the zinc out and covers his face completely.
Got the man out there at point warming up his arms as well. Oh, big call, big call, he's got him! Great job there, Hennessy picking up a wicket with his very first ball.
Bobby.
Glazed the edge of the bat through to the keeper, and they all went up in unison.
Yeah, brilliant stuff there from Hennessy. Gets in first delivery, just Good work by the captain. Munoz just taking the pace off the ball a little bit, going for the medium pace of Hennessy, who gets the wicket with his first delivery in this tournament. And it's Ikram who has to go. Finishes on 11 from his 14 deliveries. And so, new batsman coming out now.
Batsman number 3.
So Shawa is the new batsman. New batsman Shawa will be joining Imran Khan at the crease. And Portugal in a bit of trouble now with 3 wickets gone already. We're just into the 6th over now. So they're still requiring 114 off 89, which that's not impossible, but they are losing wickets in regular intervals.
I wonder if we're going to see our old mate from the ECL come on.
I hope we do. I do want to see Nadeem Hussain, who is playing in his debut match for the Spanish team.
I guess they haven't turned to any spin bowlers yet, so...
No, and you'd be expecting little Nadeem to get a lot of turn on this deck now that it is so dusty and dry out there.
As he comes running in. One spooned up into the air, caught a catch, and then an attempt at a run out. But it fell well short of the fielder at mid-off.
Yeah, just sort of held up in the pitch a little bit. I think so. I was expecting to come onto the bat a little bit nicer. Just ended up playing through the shot a little bit early.
Slow ball there out the back of the hand. It gets hit hard down the ground. There's a fielder under it, and he takes it. Great job by the man at long on. And that's the difference between the two sides. While Portugal is dropping those, Spain has been taking them comfortably. And Hennessy gets his 2nd wicket.
Copy. So Punchal with the catch out there on the boundary. Safe hands. Never looked like he was in trouble. You can tell they've been practicing their high catches. And another wicket falls. So it's 4 wickets down now.
Sava returning for a duck.
So I just didn't quite have enough legs hitting into the breeze. Fell about 2 metres short of being able to clear the rope. But very safe hands out there from Punchal. It looks like Stoneman will be the next batsman to come in. The wicketkeeper from Portugal.
Quick between wickets in their match against Gibraltar early on. Was doing a real good job at rotating the strike. And
yeah, they were looking like they were getting it all back together. But in a bit of trouble now at 30 for 4. Just into the 6th over. So it looks like the light might not be such of a factor if they do get bowled out. So this Stoneman now joining Imran Khan at the crease. So Imran Khan's been there from the start. He's just watched all the others fall around him.
is that the opener still?
It is, indeed.
I guess it's only 6 over, isn't it?
Copy. So good stuff here from Hennessy. He's got a double wicket maiden so far, which is not bad for the opening batter.
Yeah, he's having a good weekend.
He'll be watching that replay back, I think, as well as the little edge. He's a big fan of watching his own highlights. He was telling me earlier.
Oh, who isn't? Who isn't?
So if you haven't missed any of the action, you can go back and watch it all on www.ecn.cricket.
Oh, smooth segue. Oh, that one might be called wide.
Should be buys, and it is
That's
buys.
Ah.
So that one goes down against the wicketkeeper, not to the bowler, so he's still a chance of a double wicket maiden here. But he will be bowling to the more informed Imran Khan, sitting on 13 off 12 so far.
It's very much a dibbly dobbler.
but an effective dibbly-dobbler. Double wicket maiden to start his spell.
Yeah, very good stuff.
Very good stuff there from Hennessy.
Bring on Nadeem, the crowd chants. We want Nadeem.
Doesn't look like you got your wish. But it will be a change of bowler, so they are going with the spin. There's going to be a Tanquir Hussain, not Nadeem Hussain.
If you guys want to see Nadeem Hussain, just spam the Cricket Spain Twitter page with your request.
Make sure we get him a bowl tomorrow. You can also check out his highlights if you go on to have a look at the Catalonia cricket matches in the European Cricket League, which you can watch through the European Cricket Network Facebook channel. Well, he did bowl very well for the 17 he was at the time when he was playing in the ECL. Copy. So Zakir Hussain, no, we are sticking with the pace.
Desmond just defends that one back towards the bowler.
Yes, Stoneman just looks to get into his innings. Generally takes a bit of time, but he times it quite well generally from what we've seen of him. We're looking to do the same again here. Just needs to bat some time here. Give himself a chance to open up the arms a bit later on in the innings.
This one's a bit short, and once again, just defended back into the pitch. Keeping his eye in here is Stoneman. Did you ever bowl that quick, Jonty?
Nope, absolutely not. I'm more of a Paul Hennessy sort of bowler, I think.
I think that's a bit quick for you these days.
Yeah, it was probably far quicker than I've ever bowled as well, but more of a dibbly-dobbler.
Plays that one to middle, has a shot at the bowler's end. Would have been a run out if he hit. Could have given himself a little bit more time to line that one up.
It was Paul Hennessy there in that mid-wicket position. Probably still dreaming about those 2 wickets he's just taken. He just missed his chance at a run out. Wants to leave the other wickets for himself with the ball. That one's down the leg
Calls
side.
for another wicket from the crowd.
Stoneman gets off the strike now. It's his first single off the bat. So 1 off 5 for him. And it brings Imran Khan back on strike. 13 from 13 so far. And Portugal now requiring 112 off 80 deliveries.
Big swing, doesn't connect with it. Keeper doesn't pick it up either. It's gone all the way down for 4 byes. Keeper's maybe just getting a little bit tired out there.
Come on, Spain!
Crowd's going wild.
So the run rate just sticking up above that 8 runs and over now, so it's getting more and more difficult. As this one's squeezed out to the man at third man, and they do just get 1 run. And that is the end of the over. So 2 runs, well 6 runs coming off it with the 4 byes. Takes the total to 37 for 4 after 7 overs. And it will be Hennessy to continue after his double wicket maiden. Which is a great way to start his spell. As the golf cart just puts along behind us. Ferrying passengers from one side of the ground to the other. So Imran Khan back on strike here. 14 off 15.
to get past the keeper. It's gone all the way down for 4 more. See what the umpire's signal is there. Leg buys. See if Hennessy can pick up another couple of wickets in this over.
He just drifted down the leg side a little bit on that last delivery. Didn't see much of that in his first over.
Big hard swing at this one, but goes to the man at mid-off. So just a single there.
So Hennessy concedes his first runs off the bat. With very respectable figures of 1.2 overs now. 1 maiden, 1 run and 2 wickets. Brings Stoneman, the wicket keeper, back on strike. This is a little bit of a change of the field, just patching up that backward point region.
There's that one again, straight down the ground. Long on comes in to pick it up just for a single.
And smartly played there from Stoneman. Just looking to work that ball into the gap, get himself off strike, put the man in form, Imran Khan back on strike, back at the crease. As I think that was the slow ball possibly.
Yeah, he looked to have a big swing at that one, but just didn't time it at all. Ends up coming off the end of his bat. Muy bien, as the words out in the field. I know my Spanish, that means let's go for a beer. So he cuts that one nicely onto the offside. 4 more runs. Muy bien. Very nice shot there from the batsman. Sort of figured Stoneman out a little bit here. See if we can change it up. Comes down the track this time, hits it even harder, but will it have the legs? There's a fielder under it. Oh, and it slips through his hands. 6 more. Yes, confirmed, 6 runs. He was a little bit concerned about where the boundary rope was there and ended up being a bit too much for him to deal with.
Yeah, he was just a bit unsure of how much room he had to play with and ended up sort of just letting it slip through his hands. He was in the right spot, he could have taken it as well, but ended up conceding 6 runs. And that's the 50 up now for Portugal.
Yeah, I mean, we saw him hold on to a good one down there earlier on the previous over from Stoneman, but yeah, just that rope awareness threw him off.
So it will be Taqwir Hussain to continue from the Las Lomas end.
That's the wrong Hussain.
It's the wrong Hussain. We want Nadeem.
We want Nadeem. That one sits straight down the ground, straight to the man as well. There's a fielder waiting there. Easy as you have it.
Yazir Ali.
And Stoneman, that's the return, hitting it straight to the man at mid-off. Another wicket falls for Portugal. Didn't say you pronounce it properly.
Yeah, it sounds good. Portuguese is amazing.
Obrigado.
Obers. So, copy, and Shazad is the new batsman. So Shazad will be the new batsman coming into the middle. He'll be replacing Stoneman. And he's got a bit of a task ahead of him here. The run rate has dropped down below 8, so it's 7.69 now. But it's the wickets in hand now that become the troublesome factor, with 5 down already and still 71 balls remaining. So you would think we're starting to get into the tail now.
Yep.
Although I know a lot of these new T20 players are all rounders, so everyone can bat a bit these days.
Yeah, everybody's an all-rounder if you go by our inbox. Batting, bowling, all-rounder.
Yeah.
Played under 19s.
Certainly a lot of people that play in the Ranji Trophy. So it'll be Hussain to continue. We've got 1 wicket now and only conceded the 2 runs. As that one just misses the outside edge. Good bowling from Hussain.
Interesting that Imran Khan yesterday batted all the way down at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
There you go, and he can obviously bat a bit. He's still out there. He's 25 off
Still
20.
out there, still ticking away as his teammates fall apart around them.
So it does prove in this T20 business, everyone's an all-rounder.
Shazad yesterday actually had a pretty decent knock, 27 not out.
Well, we could be in for a bit of a game in here if these two can stick at it for a little while. Bat us into the darkness.
Into the night.
Darkness.
That sounds haunting. Yeah.
Well,
We'll be packing up in the darkness anyway.
We will be. There's no doubt about that. That's going to happen either way. Well, let's see. It's Imran Khan back on strike here.
Been there since the beginning. It's a shorter one, flicks that square of the wicket. Deep forward square comes in, and it'll just be a single. Oh, that one's on his toes. Push back past the bowler. Mid off, or long off comes in to pick it up.
One more run for Shazad. So what are your predictions, James? How many are they going to get?
Oh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. I mean, it comes down to the wickets in hand, doesn't it? But they've still got these 2 useful batsmen there. So I think they'll crack the 100. That one squeeze out through to covers. They'll come back for a second here. And they'll make it comfortably. I'm going to go 101.
Yeah, I'm thinking around about that 112 mark.
112.
Yeah, they're going to get close.
What about the all-knowledgeable Juan Carlos?
How many runs?
93.
93. So 93, 101 and 112.
12.
See if we can get input from Reto on the camera. Reto, how many runs will they get? Yes. 95, Reto. He's Swiss, so he knows the most about cricket. So they're going to get 95. Good at chocolate as well, yes. And making watches. And tax evasion.
Well, these are James's opinions, not that of the ECN.
Wait, isn't our company set up there? Skiing.
So Yasir Ali will continue, or they'll actually take the ball for the first time in this innings. And he'll be bowling to Shazad. There's a chance of a run out, but it's just short.
Good backing up there from the non-striker.
Imran Khan doing well there. Shazad just tickles that one down to the short third man area. And they get one.
What else are the Swiss good at? Tennis?
Yeah, Federer. Ice hockey.
Are they?
They're okay. I don't think they're quite good as ice hockey as they are at making watches, but
Hits that one. Down the man from Cow can't pick it up. Another single there.
why don't we ask Reto?
Reto, what are the Swiss good at? What are the Swiss good at? Switzerland, what are they good at? They're good at making watches, chocolate.
Yodeling.
What else?
Yodeling.
You're good at. You're not good at mountains. You have mountains. Doesn't mean you're good at it. Not like you studied how to make mountains. Back to the cricket
They're good at avoiding conflict, that's for sure.
and conversation, it seems.
One more added to the total. Shazad ticking along nicely. 4 off his 6 balls so far, but it's Imran Khan giving Portugal a glimmer of hope here. With 29 from the 23.
Goes down the track. That's a massive shot. The fielder's got no chance for this one. Over the fence. 6 more.
And new ball, please.
New ball, please. Good stuff there from the Portuguese batter. Unfortunately, though, Switzerland's not an ICC member.
No.
I've been trying for a few years to become one, but
So we're unlikely to see them in a T20 international anytime soon. In the foreseeable future, anyway.
this one hits it on the offside. Doesn't quite time it properly. Just makes it out to short cover.
And that is the end of the over. With the score on 68 now for 5 at the 10 over mark. So they're looking alright.
Edith Western Maximo is so last month. You've got to move on from that.
James is protesting the Maximo.
You know, it's Vinny's thing.
I think there's only one person that can pull it off, and it is Nadine Hussein time.
Here we go, the young 17-year-old leg spinner from Catalonia who played. We all saw him here at the ECL 19 at La Manga Club. Let's see what he can do here. Pitch has been turning quite a bit today, so it's a good time to bring him on.
Interesting to see how he goes. He's bowling to the inform Imran Khan. And I think Imran will be looking to hit him straight back over his head if he gets half a chance.
Oh, straight down to Coward. His man out there. Will he pick it up? Yes, he does. First ever international wicket for Nadeem Hussain on his very first ball. The little legend does it. I've been talking him up all day and he doesn't fail. Batsman wanted to pick out that leg side boundary to the leg spinner.
Copy.
But they had the trap there waiting for him and he has to return. So that's the danger man gone.
And good call from the captaincy and good brave bowling by Nadeem Hussain on his welcome to international cricket.
Would have been a better call from the captain if he brought him on 4 overs ago like we said. Would have had that wicket ages ago.
Oh, he was just waiting for Imran Khan to get a bit of confidence up. And then just put it straight down the throat of Tariq Hussain. So, the new batsman to the crease is Mohan. So Mohan will be the new batsman. And he'll be joining Shazad at the crease. Shazad not really into his innings yet, just the 4 runs. Copy. So, let's see what Nadine can do. Shazad on strike.
Plays that one into the offside, no run there. Non-striker wasn't really backing up. Don't blame him, I wouldn't want to be facing the Nadeem either. Just chill at your end. Runs that one down, third man. A direct hit will be out here. Oh, I think. Oh, he's given him. Oh, he looked like he was in to me by the time the keeper got his bails off.
No, I thought it was out.
But Jonty thought it was out, so it must be out, because I'm just staring at the sun and can't really see anything.
Yeah, he had a long way to go. I just got to try and work out who the fielder was. I think it was number 13. He's getting the high fives and congratulations from his teammate.
Yeah, it's a very nice tidy throw straight into the keeper's gloves, who had little work to do.
That would be Afzal, the bowler. Ah, sorry, the opening batsman. So they have crossed as well.
Too high. Maybe if I move back a bit. Oh.
So another wicket falls. And it brings Sukhvinder Singh.
Well, it looks like Reto is going to be the closest here.
It does.
At this rate, anyway. What did...
No, I think Juan Carlos was 93.
Yodeling.
Yeah. Yeah, standing on the top of mountains.
Oh no.
There's no doubt in Edith's mind that that was out. So, 2 wickets this over so far. Alright. Is that the first left-hander we've seen?
Yep.
Oh, big shout from the bowler. He's keen. Young enthusiasm, but not out, says the umpire. Because I can't believe that's the first left-handed batsman we've seen all weekend. That's amazing. Everyone hates left-handed batsmen.
Thank you. It is rather amazing. We're
Just can't get him away. This is a great over so far.
into the 4th match, and it's the first time a left-hander has faced a delivery.
Probably more cricket could be like that. They're just pain. They just make you change your field and everything.
And it's a very good first over from Nadeem Hussain.
There we go. Welcome to international cricket, Nadeem Hussain.
He starts with a wicket maiden.
Wicket maiden. Excellent stuff from the young... Is he still 17? Yeah. Yep, still 17.
It's got to be one of the more impressive debuts, especially first overs, getting a wicket first ball.
What was I doing at 17?
I don't think we want to talk about that, James. So, it looks like we will be continuing with the bowling of Yasir Ali. No. Yes? No. We are changing to Haider. So Haider, for his first involvement with the ball. And Portugal in big trouble at 68 for 7. Starts with a nice full one outside of the off stump. Shazad leaves it alone. It is a dot. James making a temporary shade. So he won't actually be able to see the cricket.
You can pull it up a little bit. Let's go. Yeah, I think it should be okay.
Commentating a little bit blind, but that's okay.
Perfect. Got about a 4-inch window I can see through now.
We've still got 53 balls to go. We'll play for about 20 more minutes. At least the sun will then go down behind the hill. So it'll be Shazad to face Haider here. Oh, look, a bit of pace there from Haider. Good wheels through to the keeper.
Wheels.
It definitely came up on the speedometer wheels.
Yes, we've got one of those cheap versions of speedometers on. It shows a turtle, a rabbit, and wheels. Like your grandma's mobility scooter. Wheel. It does have wheels. That one is a bit wide though. But where's this come from?
I don't know. He hasn't had a bowl yet so far. It's been saving him. Maybe it's the radar that's his problem.
Yep.
He's coming in, steaming in, bowling nice and quick.
Reminds me of a young myself. Wheels. Well, beach edge there. This is good watching.
Impressive start. He's rushing Cesar here, that's for sure. Don't really expect this from the 6th or 7th bowler of the innings.
No.
I suppose that's just showing the depth that there currently is in Spanish cricket.
Indeed.
It's quick. He's got a very quick arm action.
Yeah, I'm not picking
Hold
it
it.
up.
Yeah, the sun doesn't help with picking it up, but it does seem to be going through rather quickly. So a good tidy start, just the 1 run so far from the first 4 deliveries. And Shazad getting choked a little bit here, 4 runs now off 12 deliveries. Guides that one down to third man. And they will just get 1.
Bring Singh on to strike, who hasn't got off the mark just yet. Actually, this would be his first bat in international cricket.
Yeah, absolutely. Haven't seen him so far this tournament, and this being Portugal's first T20 internationals. It is his debut, and yet to get off the mark in international cricket. He steps back. He's seen the pace, and he definitely wasn't keen to come forward to that, or Singh, as that one flies past the outside edge and thumps into the keeper's gloves. And another dot ball. So the end of the over now, 70 for 7 after 12, and it's just ticked over, 9 runs and over required now, so getting tough, very, very tough from here.
Yeah, especially if these tail enders are now, and Spain's still having a few tricks up their bags as well with these 2 bowlers.
Tricks up their bag, that's a new one. Tricks in the bag?
No, they put them up the bag.
Up the bag, okay.
Yeah, got a secret pocket.
Fair enough. That's why it's working so well, no one's heard of it before.
Oh yeah.
That's good bowling here from Nadeem Hussain. Started with a wicket maiden, yet to have a run conceded off his bowling in international cricket. That one's a bit short, and that will be the first runs to come off the bat. As they're looking at 2, and they're coming.
This is risky, but a wide throw, and he ends up being safe.
So good running in the end. It was definitely risky. He was banking on a bad throw with Shazad. It just shows that they're still trying to win this game. Here's Portugal. Which is good to see. Run rate now up to 9.39.
Got to deal with Nadeem the Dream, bowling from the Las Lomas end. That was a little bit full this time. It was a switch hit, or reverse shot, sorry. Down to the boundary for 4. He just didn't quite get his length right on that one.
That's a good switch hit, that one, from Shazad. Pulling all of his tricks out of the bag.
Up the bag. Yeah, everybody's a comedian.
Still 68 required of 45.
That's a bit of ball this time. It's going down to the man. No, it's not. Sorry. 6 runs.
Maximo!
As the crowd goes wild. Mr. Maximo's biggest fan sitting here behind us. And 6 more for Shazad, who moves on to 17 now from 17. So he's going after the bowling of young Nadeem Hussain.
Yeah, after that maiden wicket first over, he's gone for 10 runs off the last 2 balls. See how the young lad responds.
That's
a good ball. Played down the ground, long off comes to pick it up. Just a single there.
I like that bowling though from young Nadeem. He still got it up there. Didn't drag it short or try and whip it in too quickly. Still trusting himself.
Got the left-hander to deal with now.
That one's a little bit shorter. And into the foot of Nadeem, who chases after, fields his own delivery.
See what, yes, start one, Kosh. You got the Maximo comment starting now on the YouTube chat. There are fans of it out there.
I'm a fan. I'm absolutely a fan. I just don't think I can take over from the main man himself, Vinny, Mr. Maximo.
No, he needs to copyright that one fast.
He does.
Maybe we should copyright it fast.
So it'll be Hyder talking of fast, coming back into the, or coming back on from the Los
Second good
Palomas.
segue today, John T. You're on fire. Yeah, it's got a decent sized run up. Falling to Shazad. Shazad can't quite connect with that one. Makes its way to mid wicket. Fed will pick that one up for a single.
And this will be interesting to see how Singh plays that. He didn't look too comfortable against the one ball he had to face last over of Hyder. Still yet to get off the mark. All right.
Oh, that one collects him on the pads. You wanted to whip that one around square. No dice.
It was quick. Are we sure it was pads?
A bit of discomfort there. Just readjusting himself. Sorry for putting it on camera.
Yeah. I think he's just making sure it's all still there. Just doing a couple of squats. You gotta give yourself a bit of time in these situations.
He's really not comfortable, is he? Just trying to shake them back down.
He wasn't comfortable facing the heat from Hyder before. He's definitely not going to be getting in front of this one, I don't think.
No.
I think he's just got to bowl it at the stumps here, does Hyder. Got a good chance to get through him here.
Here we go, let's see how he responds. Defends solidly on the back foot. Not affected.
He's definitely very keen to get as close to those stumps as he can, as far away from the ball as possible. I think.
Yeah, old Wheels McGee is coming in hot.
Bowling well. Just 3 runs so far from the 9 deliveries he's bowled.
Hits him on the pad this time. Probably pitched outside leg though. It is a shot at non-strikers in. That would have been out if it hit.
The umpire does give it leg buys. I thought there was a possibility that maybe there wasn't a shot offered, but I suppose you can call it evasive action. He doesn't really want to be there. He's going to have some bruises, I think, even through the pads.
The old peanuts.
He just gives his leg a little bit of a rub there. After that one came into his pad. It brings Shazad back on strike. Last real hope here, I think, for Portugal. 19 off 19. He's not too fussed about the pace. He just whips that one into the leg side. Singh was pretty keen to come back for a second, but will only be one. There's one ball he's got to face still. .58 runs still required from 37 deliveries. But if you hit anything this way towards us in the commentary box, fielders don't have much chance of catching it with the sun getting as low as it is now.
Yeah, we're not even going to see it.
And that's the over.
So good over that one from Wheels McGee.
Score finishes on 86 for 7 after 14 overs. So just 2 runs coming from that one. Off the bat.
There's a request for wickets from Lakvinda Katao. get some wickets, please.
So, is it going to be... It is Nadeem Hussain to continue.
Nadeem to dream. He got taken for a bit of a pounding that last over.
Got hit for 13 off that last over.
Yeah, after bowling a maiden first up. Good job for Captain though, sticking with him. Batsman doesn't quite connect with this one. It's probably going to fall safe though, and it does.
There we go, one. Coming back for two. Very
Direct
big
hit
chance
would
of
have
a
been
run out.
Oh, he's got
and
him!
He's got him.
He's gone! Good work by Nadeem at the stumps there. Batsman wasn't even close, even with that wide throw. So, Portugal will lose another wicket. The run out of Singh on a duck as well.
Yeah, it's a long
very
duck.
long duck.
It's a goose.
Yes, it's so long it's a goose.
Quite like that one. We've faced more than 10 deliveries. Thank you.
So it's the 7th wicket down now. Score on 87.
So, they get the one run though, still.
Correct, that was out.
What was going on that way? So, it brings the captain, Buki Maza,
Buki Maza, the captain.
into the middle. Copy. So, it'll be Shahzad back on strike though. That's what Portugal wanted, I suppose. Well, I don't think they really wanted to lose a wicket, but it gets Shahzad back on strike. We'll need some absolute magic from him, with them still requiring 57 from 35 balls.
Well, he did deal well to Nadeem the last over he bowled, so hit the 4 and the 6. One was a reverse shot. This one over cow. Let's see. Nope, plays it down to gully. It is right there, so no run.
It's good bowling from Nadeem. Hasn't been put off from the punishment he got in his second over.
That one's, whoa, that one's huge, long, and gone. 6 more.
It's a maximum.
Security. Great shot that one though. He's dealing to Nadeem, isn't he?
Yeah, he sort of prefers the quicker, flatter ones, I think. I think Nadeem just needs to keep flighting it up, trying to get it up above the eye line.
Or at least make it turn.
Well, it should be turning out there. If you can't turn it on this pitch, you're not going to turn it anywhere.
What's the scores?
93.
There we go.
There we go. There it is. Another 6 runs. That's 2 in a row for Shahzad. Sailing past Rito's total. And I believe also Juan Carlos's total.
I think I'm in the box seat at the moment with my 112.
Saraf, it's Maximo, not Maximum. Can he go for 3 in a row here? He's going to try it.
Oh, he does.
But he gets beaten.
So still 1 ball to come in the over. That's been 12 off this one so far. So after a
Negative.
very impressive start.
Comes down the track. That's long, that's high and hard. 6 runs. Oh, gosh. La Maxima.
So 3 maximums in that over.
Yes.
And it takes the score to 105 for 8.
Still in it.
Run rate is down below 8 runs and over required now.
I would guess we're going to have a bowler change, though.
You think maybe from that last
New
over
bowler,
turn.
please. Should have probably finished after his first over. But good stuff, though, from the young 17-year-old.
So 39 from 30 is the target now. And
Game
it's
on.
Game on.
Game on.
This is one of the great things about this 2020. Anything can happen. And it will be Hyder
Game on.
who's coming up with wheels on the speed gun.
Game on.
It's now a race against the sun as well.
There's 5 overs to go. It does get dark very, very quickly here.
So Wills McGee coming in. Whips that one past the bowler. You'd think if Portugal didn't give away so many extras as well, you know, what could this be?
I think there was 23 wides or
23,
so in the end, which could turn in very costly. But it was Shazad that gave away 13 of them.
So Wills McGee, he hasn't picked up a wicket yet, but there's plenty of people wanting one from him, so let's see what he can do here.
As this is another wide.
It is called a wide. Do you think he'll get a wicket?
Probably deserves one, to be honest. He's bowled quite well. Pure pace, but you think that would trouble the lower order. It is the captain, though, Buki Maza, with his experience.
Takes a little bit of pace off that one. Comes off the glove and they sneak through for a single.
Probably a good thing he took some pace off that one, otherwise he might have had a bit of a broken hand.
Yeah.
But this is Shazad's time to shine. He's 39 now from 26. With 4 sixes to his name.
Yeah, let's see how he deals with the pace of Wills McGee. Hyder. There's deep square legs just moved in front of me, so I can't actually see what's happening anymore. It's alright, the bowler recognised that and pulls out of his run-up.
So at what point does it get too dark for Hyder to continue bowling? I think we've still got at least 15 minutes or so.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Just
I'm not sure if
creeping
any of
down.
those shadows will make it across the pitch. Can't recall if they do or not. Oh, he's pulled out of his run-up again. So a few difficulties here as Hyder. Maybe his wheels are falling off.
Just losing his footing just as he comes into the basically the stride before he hits the crease. Just seemed very, very dusty there. As Yasser Ali just scuffs up a bit of dirt around where he is.
One's
Bowls
better.
his wheels again
Oh,
and goes for the
just
foot
missed by the
fielding.
fielder.
It's the captain there. Just couldn't quite get a hand down to it, but it will be one more to Shazad. And he moves on to 40 now from 27 deliveries. It's the captain, Buki Maza, back on strike.
Oh, he's beaten by pace. And the keeper was having a hard time seeing that one as well.
One kept low. It just didn't bounce at all.
So the equation moved to now 37 from 28 balls, or 37 from...
36 from 26.
Okay.
So just up above 8 runs and over again. That
Once
one
again.
keeps low again.
Yep. Too many wheels.
Too many wheels.
Oh, Wheels McGee.
I think Buki Maza's expecting that one to come up almost to sort of waist height with the pace that's been bowled, but it's just skidding through now. A big puff of dust as it goes past.
Sort of starting to cool down quite a bit as well.
It is. As it's a dot ball to finish the over. So a pretty good over that one from Hyder. Just the 3 runs coming off it. Takes the score to 108 for 8 now after 16 overs.
And you can see the sun there in the camera getting closer and closer to those mountains in the background. Makes for a beautiful silhouette. Thank you, Reto.
And it will be Mahmood coming back into the attack.
So he bowled very well earlier on today.
Got figures of 2 for 13 from his 3 overs. So he'll be coming back. It looks like they're getting a little bit desperate for a wicket now. It is getting a bit tight for comfort. And it'll be Mahmood continuing from the last Lomas end.
It's played down the ground, long off will come around and pick that one up. They'll just get a single there.
Shahzad starts the over with 1. Puts Bookie Maza back on strike, and the strun rate required now just creeped back over 9. So 9.13 now, 35 from 23 left.
Very hard to.
Ooh. Didn't pick up that one, did Bookie Muzzer?
That one just squeezed out past the outside edge into the keeper's gloves. Good bowling again from Mahmood.
Misses it again. Good over this from Mahmood. He's been the pick of the bowlers today.
And he's bowled well.
Captain's brought him on at the right time as well.
Yeah, it's just up to 10 and over now. So 35 from 21 deliveries.
Oh, lucky there's no edge because the keeper had hot potato over there. Dropped it straight away.
He got a bit excited. Maybe there was a little edge. He's just playing and missing here. Here's Bookie Masa. Just needs to get some bat on ball, try and get Shahzad back on strike.
Whee.
So another dot. Very good bowling here from Mahmood. So I think Bookie Masa, he's just got to go for a big swing now.
He
Try
does
and get a
indeed, he
boundary.
does. There's no time to anchor down the end.
No, one run's not going to help him.
Savesh Sharma agrees. Someone tell him it's a T20. Bukamaz is playing a test, not the T20. I have to agree with you there, Savesh Sharma.
Well, he's trying to hit it.
Just can't get any bat behind it.
Very good over there, just the 1 run coming from it. 109 for 8 now after 17 overs, so just 3 overs remaining. And you'd think, they've had enough of Hyder. He's done.
Excellent figures from Mahmood. 4 overs, 2 for 14. Who are they bringing on now?
So coming into the attack is Tanquir Hussain. So Tanquir Hussain, he's got very respectable figures too. 2 overs, 1 for 7. And the run rate required now up to 11.6. Copy. So, he'll be bowling to Shahzad, who's on 41 of 28 now.
Yeah, he's been playing well as Shahzad. Deserves a 50 here at least anyway. Cuts that one demand at point, falls just short of him. Will it sneak past him? No, it doesn't. So we'll just get a single there.
And that's probably a good result for Spain.
Yeah, yes indeed.
Just the 1 run. And it brings Bookie Muzzer, the captain, back on strike.
He just has a chat with Shahzad. He's probably telling him, I'm going to be backing up like there's no tomorrow. So make sure that guy doesn't man-cad me.
1 from 10. Be a good chance for a man.
He's going to be watching this backing up as well. I think he's going to be walking halfway down the track before it's... Oh, no. He's not really backing up that much. Oh, gosh, but he goes for a wild run there. I mean... Oi, hit straight to the fielder. He knew the plan was to get Shahzad on strike, but...
It was straight to the fielder.
Yeah. He did a good job of picking it up, throwing it down to the bowler who collected it nicely and removed the bails.
I'm pretty sure it was Nadeem Hussain.
Nadeem the Dream.
He's getting the congratulations from his teammates. It was smart work from him. Picked his end well. And another wicket fall. So just 1 wicket left now.
See a couple of, don't know if Reto can get them in camera, a couple of paragliders up there up on the hill. Oh, there you go. A few people sailing down in the evening, in the Spanish evening. It must be a great view from up there.
So he's got a lot of work to do.
Thank you, Reto.
Look at that. So it's up all on Shazad's shoulders now. 42 off 29. He still requires 34 off 16. And there is only 1 wicket left. Copy.
That's that one straight down the ground. Should be a fielder down there though. Splits the 2 fielders. 4 runs. Great shot there. That's why Shazad wanted to get on to strike. Those guys come perilously close to power lines.
So
Sure you got it under control.
they've passed everyone's total now. They're up to 114. The Portuguese.
Oh, and he's removed his stumps. Smoked out off stump there. Oh, middle stump. There we go. Made a nice little gap for him. Beautiful ball. And Shazad, unlucky not to get his 50 today. He's batted really well. But he has to return.
Falls 4 runs short on 46 of 31 deliveries. And it is the end of the match with Spain winning by 29 runs in the end.
Ah, stimmt. Yep, that's the end of the match. So well done, Spain. It was a good fight from Portugal, though. And you have to think, if, like we said, if they didn't bowl those 22 extras, what could have been? So it'll be something for them to think about at the end of tonight. And there'll be 2 more matches again tomorrow, so they'll have another chance to redeem themselves. So we'll be looking to go 2 from 2 against Gibraltar, and then Spain will also be playing Gibraltar again tomorrow as well. So congratulations to Spain. I think that's pretty much secured them the Iberia Cup for 2019.
Yeah.
3 wins from 3.
They've done it well. It's been a great day's cricket, a long day's cricket. But thank you very much to everyone who's joined us throughout the coverage. And yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. I think I'll leave you with James just to wrap everything up. And yeah, hopefully we'll be back tomorrow for some more hot action when we start off with Gibraltar versus Portugal in the morning. And then Spain versus Gibraltar in the afternoon to finish off what's been so far a brilliant Iberia Cup. Yeah,
it was a good match today. It started off well for Spain with batsman up top putting on 41 runs. It's a good fight from Imran Khan. He batted for a long time from opening, but his partners weren't really here to stick around with him. Then Najim Shazad came in at the end, pick up 46. But other than those 2, no one really troubled the scorers too much. Picking the bowlers today, well, there's a few of them that did pretty well. But I'd say have to be Mahmood. He had the 4 overs, 2 for 14. Few international wickets today as well. People on their debut. If we just look at his scorecard here again, Hennessy did well. He got two wickets in that first over of his. Takir Hussain ripping out the stumps here at the very end of the match. So we'll wrap this up just as the sun starts to head down over the mountains. We will be back again tomorrow from what time? 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. So if you're watching us on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. Have a good evening, and we'll see you all again tomorrow. Thank you, Reto.
Thanks.